Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Scum and the brand new update. There's been a few patches, a little bit of duct tape and polyfill has been put over some areas of the game that are a little bit buggy. And also, of course, there is a brand new city to check out, along with some new items, some new base building materials, and the base parts themselves. So, without further ado, let's go check it out. So, as we fly in from the ocean, as you can see, the new town is quite a nice little peaceful looking coastal region. So I guess the vibe that we're going for is kind of like a rundown holiday resort. As you can see, we're sort of flying in towards the hotel right now as it kind of loads in. So yeah, as you can see, some parts of it are boarded up and some parts of it have got really big holes. But it's strangely quite pretty. It's run down, but all new and interesting. A rooftop bar, rooftop seating if you'd like to sit up here. But yeah, these holes, I can see these being used as a quick way to get down off the top floor to the bottom real quickly. Maybe we'll see some clever flanks and plays from this. Brand new gas station, of course. Another point now to go and refuel. Gas stations are kind of a staple of the game, really, I would say. Nothing particularly new about that. The seating, however, I believe is new. I don't think there's any other resort set up quite like this, so crack open a cold one with the boys. New construction site. Sort of giving me DayZ flashbacks, I will admit. Since I saw it, I was like, it's very much like a DayZ construction site, that. It's giving me some flashbacks. Some not so good flashbacks. But yeah, the town is really pretty. We'll fly through the construction site at the bottom here. Straight into another one that's one of those sort of more brick layered structures, I guess. I guess it's another construction site, but I just didn't want to be like, hey, another construction site. So I think there's going to be a big fight for the metal resources down here because there is so many vehicles. The construction sites, of course, for all the new materials for the base building. And plenty of new and also some familiar buildings down this way. And you might notice an awful lot of cover. A lot of cars, a lot of rubble, a lot of trash, walls and stuff. I think this is going to be a great area for PvP. A great area to come get a bite to eat with a supermarket. A great area, of course, for yet another police station. Again, pretty much a staple of the game. Some rundown areas. Again, a place where you might be able to pull off some interesting flanks by dropping off these floors onto the floors below, climbing up to the floors above, catch up on that sniper that's been taking out your team, perhaps. But yeah, it looks like a lot of thought has been put into this city. This has got to be one of the best ones they've done so far. Now, this, I believe, is also a new building. It's kind of like a large hospital. I don't think there's another one on the map. I could be wrong on that. I do only have 300 hours in the game, but that struck me as something new in this area. Could be wrong. New high-rises. I think there's going to be a lot of sniping being done in this town. And maybe from outside and in, and from inside and out, because there is a nice hilly range pretty much all the way around the area. Especially on the backside, as you can see there off to the right. And again, some new buildings and some familiar buildings. But all in all, it's really surprisingly pretty. I was quite surprised by how they've made a new area, but also had a lot of the areas being run down. It's a very nice aesthetic. It looks like something's happened here rather than it just being either purely broken or purely immaculate. So yeah, it's a very nice coastal region, and I think it's going to be a popular spot. Oh hey guys, didn't see you there. I was just chilling, cracking open a cold one. Not really. I've just been sort of waiting here, getting ready for the ground's eye view. That's a previous body. We don't talk about that. Some nasty flashbacks from that. We've got a zombie over here. I'm just going to lob a grenade at him. Speaking of zombies, by the way, this town does seem to be rather full of zombies. Or puppets, if you prefer. I was quite taken aback, actually. In the center of town, if you fire off a shot, there's an awful lot of them. I don't know if that's intentional, but this is just normal single player. Nothing's been tweaked or changed. But yeah, I had 10 of them just on me all at once. So I don't know if that's by choice or if it's a bug. Or if I was just, you know, just random chance, I just ended up with a load of them all at once. But that was from SD shots as well, so I was quite taken aback by how many zombies just suddenly rushed me. But I quite like that. Nice level of threat. So as you can see, lots and lots and lots of scrap metal is going to be had from around here. Of course, the construction site over here now is going to be probably one of, if not the top places to come get some of the resources for the new base building parts, the concrete, the bricks. Imagine, of course, they'll be all over the map, but this is probably going to be a really popular place for all the new materials. Especially scrap metal. But yeah, the usual garages, sheds, a lot of familiar buildings around here, but a lot of verticality to this area. Pretty much like the big city. But this feels, and I don't want this to be detrimental sounding to the original big city of the map, but this feels like it's been, I don't know, it feels like it's been more purpose-built, this. It feels like it's been made to feel like a town, whereas obviously the big city, it's just lots of high-rises and stuff. Obviously there is thought gone into it. And if we go up here, go around the back of here, because that door doesn't seem to open. Yeah, here we go, got all the materials around here. Be nice if you could open and close that door. And if we go all the way to the top, again, some angles for sniping here, especially if someone's up on that crane. You could peek them from down here, perhaps. Yeah, we'll come up here to the rooftop bar. Very nice. Some seating area here for us to look out over the sea. Again, probably some good sniping opportunities up here. I think PvP is going to be quite popular over in this area. I'd love to see one of the events be set over here. If it hasn't already, I'd love to see one, because I think that the verticality and the layout of this town would be perfect for combat, purely because of the amount of cover. But yet, you can drop down this hole, not all the way down. But I can see some nice flanks being pulled off by jumping down here. Some quick getaways, perhaps, from trouble. Sneaking out here, waiting for people to come into the building, perhaps. So yeah, you can tell, I really like it, this town. I think I'm probably even going to build a base down here, I think. On the Pixel Junkies server. Quick exit. No fall damage. And I did say there was an awful lot of vehicles, and I wasn't kidding. If you want to get scrap metal, best place to be now. Let's see if we can get some puppet attention down here. No? No takers? That's weird. They couldn't wait to come over before. Let's try a grenade. Grenades never fail. Until you punch instead of throwing it like an idiot. Yeet! That's gotta get us some attention. Please, I need attention. I'm dying out here. Also runs really nice as well. I believe that was one of the hot fixes that came in today's patch. Okay, I hear puppets. Yep, just like a big old pile of them right there. And there. Oh god, run. So yeah, unless this is some kind of coincidence, there is an awful lot of them over here and you might get overrun pretty damn quickly. Ow, it spanked me. Hey, stop that. Quit it. Let's see if I can climb this wall and then get out of their way. Oh damn, he actually got up here. Hi. He's coming all the way along the wall. Alright guys, moving on to some base building. This is the top tier of wall now, the concrete wall with barbed wire. And I guess you want to make sure you've got this faced the right way, unless you're trying to keep people in rather than out. But yeah, this is the strongest material now, as you can see there. And if we pop a double door onto the front there. So now we start off, of course, as always, with the wooden double door. That's the materials. And then we go upper level. It's the barbed wire door double. And those are the materials. Looks quite decent, if a little bit ramshackle. Come around to the outside so I can see it a bit better. Upgrade once again. Oh, to a metal door. A little bit stronger. A little bit more industrial looking. go up another level. It's the brick double door. That's the materials you're going to be needing. So starts to get a bit resource intensive at this point. It's going to be quite tricky solo, I imagine, but I suppose you could save up your pieces. And there you have it. And that is the top tier of wall there, I believe. Yep, that's it. Nothing else after that. So what we could do now is go somewhere else and do some C4 tests, see how much is needed to destroy each of these levels of walls. Alright guys, thanks for joining me over here. I've been building a couple of walls. So I don't know if I've spaced these out enough so that there's going to be splash damage. But what we're going to do is start off with the first tier of wall. Pop one C4 down. Am that trap. And see what kind of damage one C4 does just on its own. We'll stand far back. Boom! Wow, that's loud. I really enjoyed that. So one is all you need to get rid of one, and apparently no splash damage. Maybe it's a distance apart that I've got them. So if you've got them a reasonable distance apart, it doesn't look like there's splash damage. So if someone's got double or triple walls spaced apart quite nicely, you're going to need a lot of C4 to break into someone's base now. Boom. Alright, it must have been a spacing issue, because that one went with the other. So yeah, if you put a... And apparently that wasn't damaged at all. So if we'll just get rid of this while we're here. So, yep, the first tier after wood now looks like 1 C4 per wall. Unless they're spaced very close together. See you later, stack of wood. Alright. So, if we try making our walls just a little bit closer together so we can get an idea of if someone does double stack them. A little bit closer, say about there. I think that'll be enough to make sure we see what the splash damage is like. I can't see many groups of people making double walls, especially when you start getting into the higher tiers. But let's do 2 levels up. Boom. Alright. And then we'll see what this is like. So these look quite cool, the metal ones. We're going to have to get some more C4 in a second, but let's see how good this is. Now I'm feeling confident. Can we get away? We're standing behind. Is this going to be okay? Nice. So that destroyed one completely, and again, no splash damage. So yeah, it looks like you don't need them to be spaced that far apart to get away with having no damage go through the walls. You'd expect maybe a bit of the shockwave, a bit of the blast to be left over to do a bit of damage. Maybe not a lot, but something. Let's take cover behind a thin tree. So that went down in one again. And again, no splash damage. Okay, that strikes me as unusual, but maybe it's just not close enough. Let's try upgrading a wall right next to it. So maybe you're double stacking, maybe you've just, trying to really secure one side of your base or something. So we'll go all the way up to brick. There we go. And then I suppose we'll do this one as well, I guess. If we make a triple stack, just to be absolutely sure, So we'll fill this. Obviously we're in God mode, so we can just fill it instantly, so we aren't messing about too much. So we've got 2 metals, 1 brick. Let's bomb a C4 down. See what happens. I'm going to stand far back. Now that strikes me as being close enough that there must be some splash damage to the next wall. Okay, that felt promising. Ah, so there we go. You see, if they're close enough, if you can walk down it, you're probably going to get a bit of splash damage. So if you space out your walls a bit more, if you are double or tripling walls for some reason, that looks like the way to make sure that you don't get too much splash damage. Make them a little bit further apart. So here we go with brick. I'm going to have to get some more C4 in, aren't I? And has that gone in the middle? Yes, it has. Brilliant. Let's just pick all those up. Pop one down. And that trap. And we'll take cover behind these rocks. Okay, I figured there's going to be splash damage, and I reckon we're going to maybe need 2 C4 per wall. Wait, did the one behind it fall over? Oh no, that must have been a bit of wood. So yeah. Ah, there we go. You see a little bit of splash damage. So you're going to need at least 2 to get through one wall on its own. 3 maybe if they're close enough behind. Do you reckon we'll get away with this? Oh yeah, we'll stand behind this little bit. Oh, ho, ho. So yeah, splash damage definitely a thing. It's just not as generous as I thought it would be. Alright, let's blow up all of that, and then we can move on to the next one. That was some dive, dude. Well done. Boom. And for some reason, there's just this little pillar left. Well, I guess we'll blow that one up as well. Why not? It's all part of the plan. Wasn't really part of the plan, but we'll peek out from here like we're Hitman. Alright, that's gone. Solid gone. So again, better get a bit more C4 in here. I think we're going to be needing it for this final of the tests, guys. We'll try and keep this video under 20 minutes where we can. So, once again, whoops, pressing keys for different games. We'll build 3 walls. We'll go quite close together so we can see what that splash damage per wall might be. I think that spacing seems fairly okay. It's not out of the question that players might double stack that close. I wouldn't recommend it though. I would cut out that middle one. So we'll upgrade all these all the way to the end. And then one more. All the way. Alright, and that's the concrete barbed wire. Looks like a prison. Very nice. Lots of HP on that. So, let's put 1 C4 down. And that trap. And we're going to be brave again and just sneak around here so the C4 doesn't notice us. And now that I'm suitably deafened, yep. So, tickled. We've just tickled the one in the middle. And it's going to take at least 2 to get through this first one. Let's try double stacking. Accidentally picked it up. Arm trap. I don't know if this will automatically trigger the other one, so let's just activate both. And then take cover. Oh, another spectacular dive. Well played. Good one. Alright, 2 certainly did take out that first one. Almost no splash damage dealt, though. Almost none. So these are the big boy walls. That's impressive. Alright. Let's just do one more. Uno mas. See if we can get away with hiding behind here. So it definitely took that splash damage and it kept us alive. So if someone plants 1 C4 outside your concrete base, you might as well just stay where you are. You're probably going to be perfectly fine, at least for the first one. Maybe even the first 2. Alright, let's get rid of the rest. Alright, and for some reason, There was a little bit of wood left. Well, we have ways of making you go away once we've got some more C4. Just in the interest of tidying up after myself. We'll get rid of that. Will I get away with hiding behind this tree? Well, that answers that question quite clearly. Alright guys, you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. And now we have just gone over 20 minutes. But I am a criminal, and I'm a smooth criminal. So I'm going to do a moonwalk at the top of this bridge. And nearly fall off. So yes, by the way, you can get up here. And by the way, sometimes there's loot at the very top of here. Santana, thank you very much for donating the supporter pack with the dance emotes and the camera. It's a bit of a giggle. So I'm going to dance the night away at the top of here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. All of your continued support. And I'm going to see you guys real soon in some streams and some more videos. You take it easy. I'm going to do my thing up here. Yeah. What else we got? What else we got? What's that? Is that? Oh, it's the Russian dance. Yep. We've got to finish off that. We're going to finish with that. Where is it? After that one. Hit. Ho, hey, ho,